So Joe, welcome to Sale. What are your first impressions of the place?
Like coming home, like so welcoming. I was saying before we started rolling how nice it is to hear just accents that I'm familiar with and faces that I've known for years. It's a feeling of coming home.
What was it about the club, maybe the region, that made you want to come and sign here?
I've always wanted to find my way back. So when I was younger, Sale was my team. I've had input with them since I was at secondary school and came and did like an experience couple of weeks with the community team. I've done actual work with the community team, going into schools and running like camps over the weekend and over the summer holidays. And also did my physio placement with the lads. Just always had a hand in with Sale. My home club, Glossop, Sale have a really big link with them. They've come multiple times to the club and done training sessions with the players. I think I did one with one of the Curry twins once with the women's team, and just seeing the impact that this team has on the region, like I had to find my way home, so here I am.
On the rugby side, what have you made of the way the team's improved over the last year or two?
I think it's always going to be a hard one coming into a league like this from scratch, and the way that they've started pulling it together, it's definitely been a slow build, and I think that's what's most important. You don't necessarily want quick change, quick results. You want something that's going to build growth and going to build a legacy. And that's what I feel like is happening here, is that not just the legacy on the pitch and the build on the pitch, but the build off the pitch is really feeding into it. And I just feel like this year is going to be great.
And for anybody who maybe hasn't watched you play, what do you think you're going to bring to this team?
Physicality, and I'd like to think a bit of rugby knowledge as well, and just energy, all about energy on and off the ball. Yeah, that's me.
What do you think this team can achieve? Obviously, last season was the most successful year ever in terms of league position. What do you think the team can achieve in the next year or two?
Oh, definitely a top four finish. I also think, why would you be in this league unless that's what you're aiming for? But I think with the way that the team's building, with the way that the Tails and Katie have got the team going, I think top four finish is more than achievable.
How big a lure was it to come back and sort of work under them? Tails and Katie as a sort of dream team of coaching.
So I don't know what Katie will say to you, but I've been with Katie quite a lot of my career. I was up in DMP with her for 6 years, and then was at Loughborough with her for 2. So it does feel like I'm following her around the country. But just I haven't worked as much with Tails, and I'm really excited to get her coaching influence and really get her experience and learn something new. But playing under Katie, which I always have, like, she's just brutally honest with me in the way that I've always needed, and just it's never personal, it's always really frank, and all she wants to do is improve your rugby, and it's always for the good of the rugby, and I've just really enjoyed how she's helped shape me as a player, so I'm really excited to experience that from a player-coach point of view.
And finally, just tell us what it means to come back up and play rugby in the north. You come from Glossop, like you say. What does it mean to you to come back up here?
It's going to sound really cheesy, but it does make my heart feel like I literally just feel so comfortable walking in the room, and to grow Northern rugby is what matters. The fight that we have up here in the north against league, against football, we need to find that home for rugby and find that group of girls and guys that really find rugby that valuable, and they want to come and see what we experience, and the love that I find in rugby, I just want other people to find it. And the type of players and the type of people that are up in the north, they're just the best people, and to bring them onto a rugby pitch, like, so many players excel because there's so much talent up here, and we just need to find a way of players being able to put that talent on the pitch, and I think that's what it means to me.